Coming up, I compare Xbox Live to PlayStation Network. Who has the winning service and who do I think will be winning in a year? Plus, I review Mirror's Edge on the PlayStation 3. Does this parkour epic land the leap or fall flat on its face? All this in 30 seconds on the sharp and pointy perspective. One of the original Xbox's strongest features was Xbox Live, an online gaming service where you had a universal friends list for all games. The PlayStation 2 had online play, but the developers had to create their own online component from scratch. Obviously, Live was better in the last generation. However, the PlayStation 3 launched with an answer to this with the PlayStation Network, a completely free online service designed to combat the Xbox 360's Xbox Live juggernaut. It came out with mixed reactions. The 360 had already been out for a year, and gamers were used to being able to access their friends list, send messages, and enter private chat from in-game. With PSN, you had to quit the game you were in to even see your friends list. It goes without saying that this was a royal pain in the ass. Luckily, this has been fixed with the addition of an in-game cross-media bar. So where are the two services at now? Well, let's take a closer look at the pros and cons of the PSN and Xbox Live.
PlayStation Network. Pros.
I suppose the biggest advantage that PlayStation Network has over Xbox Live is that it's completely free. While Xbox Live subscribers have to pay $50 a year to maintain their ability to play games online, PSN users get this ability without paying a cent, outside the $400 price tag of the system, of course. Another advantage PSN holds over Xbox Live is that the PlayStation Store is far more streamlined and easy to use than the marketplace. The menus are easier to navigate and you can find whatever you're looking for much faster than you could online. Also, it has an internet browser, but that's not really worth mentioning for very long because it's very, very slow and almost unusable.
Cons.
A while ago, Sony graciously gave PlayStation 3 users the ability to access the cross-media bar in-game. This let them access their friends list and send text messages while playing. However, this came with a huge price. For one, you can only send text messages. You can't send voice messages or go into a voice chat with a buddy on another game. Also in the game, the Xmedia bar is ridiculously slow. You better be in a single player game when you come out to read a message and send a reply, because it can take you upwards of 5 minutes to do so. But above all these, the biggest problem with PlayStation Network is that the PlayStation 3 does not come packaged with a headset of any kind. This means that only about 30% of the online population can talk. And isn't social interaction the whole idea of online gaming?
Xbox Live. Pros.
Social interaction is the name of the game when using Xbox Live. The system luckily comes with a headset, so most gamers online will be able to talk, making it easier to build yourself a competent friends list. Not only that, but with the addition of the new NXT update, that's new Xbox experience, players can now get into parties of up to 8 people and talk in private chat across any game. A huge advantage. There's also the addition of the avatar system, which lets you make your own digital dude. The avatars, however, look like they're exactly in the middle between the Wii's Mii's and the PlayStation Home characters. I'll talk about that later.
Cons.
Strangely enough, some of Xbox Live's pros are also its cons. Yes, the system comes with a headset, and that makes it easier to meet new friends, but is it really worth it? There are a huge amount of little kids who sound like they're 6 years old, and not only do they have an ear-shatteringly annoying voice, but they can't stop cussing, and cussing very badly. It makes you wonder if these kids even have parents. Another thing is that while playing the 8-player party system is cool, there's a bug that keeps dropping people out of the party for no reason. I'm sure this will eventually be fixed, but right now it's very annoying. The biggest complaint that PS3 fanboys will make about Xbox Live is the $50 a year price tag. However, the only people who complain about this are those who have never played Xbox Live. If you look at the amount of money that most MMOs are charging monthly, Xbox Live is a steal. If I had my choice, I would make Sony start charging for PlayStation Network. The service is getting better, but at a snail's pace. If Sony charged for their service, then they would have the funds to make it better, faster. So where will these two services be in, say, a year from now? Well, Live just came out with the new Xbox Experience update, which added a lot. However, they will have upcoming live game shows that are played with avatars, like 1 vs 100. Another thing that launched with NXT is Netflix. If you have a Live-enabled Xbox and Netflix, you no longer need to rely on the postal service to get your movies. You can just use your Xbox. But this will get another upgrade in the form of parties. Parties will soon be able to get together and watch movies as a group. The best part? Only one person in the party needs to have the movie. Everyone else can just mooch off him. PlayStation Network has something much, much bigger incoming. PlayStation Home. Sony seems to be following the Team Fortress 2 mentality as they announced it at GDC almost 2 years ago. They've been constantly delaying it ever since. It was supposed to come out October 07, but got delayed to spring 08. Now it's been delayed again to the dreaded date of when it's done. It will be cool, if it ever comes out. If you've ever played or heard of Second Life, then you have a good idea of what Home is like. From what I hear of the beta though, the best feature is currently missing. That's the ability to get with a bunch of friends in Home, then launch directly into a game and stay in the same party. So who's winning? It's all a matter of opinion, really, right now. I'm in favor of Xbox Live because of the new party system. However, a year from now, PlayStation Home will probably be out. Maybe. And that will definitely balance the scales. Moving on!